All right, we're at Taggart Lake. It's about 8:30 after a pretty long day from Philippi. Walked right by the Mother's Day monument without knowing it was a Mother's Day monument. I've heard now that it's a two-story house. So I doubt I'm going to walk backwards down to see that from Grafton tomorrow, because it's about 3 or 4 miles from Grafton down to it. But heading out tonight. Good night to be out on the lake. And looking forward to getting on the rail trail. Tired of road walking. It's been about 100 degrees today and yesterday, and heavy humidity, so I'm just ready for to be back in the at least partial wilderness. But Taggart Lake, wish I could have been here earlier swimming. It would have been nice today.
I joined the military in 2002. Always wanted to serve my country. My entire family's been in the military. It's always been a lifelong dream of mine. Went over to Iraq in 2003, got back, came home to welcome arms for my family and friends, my community. Now so much nowadays, I don't see that. It'd be such a blessing to see that once again our community, for our community to support our troops. Even if they don't support the war, our troops are here for you. They're here for this country. Everyone needs to remember that it's our job, and we love serving this country and protecting the freedoms that we have. The military has made me the man I am today. I wouldn't have done the things, I wouldn't have seen the world if I hadn't joined the military. I've been to 10 different countries due to the military. I've learned so much about their cultures, about their people, and I've loved every minute of it, and I would enjoy being in the military for the rest of my life.
I'm in Clarksburg, West Virginia. Taking a little break here. Walked about 7 or 8 miles this morning in the rain. Still raining. I found a little place to sit. Nice lady here owns a flower shop. Miss Carol Fultz actually invited me to sit here and relax under her canopy for a little bit. Gave me a nice cold beverage. And I'm out of the rain, so guess I'll sit here till it stops raining, maybe for an hour. Got to go somewhere though sometime. Clarksburg, hitting the rail trail, baby. In West Union, West Virginia, Paul and Sharon Weekly, a couple of people who've been following me on my website, invited me in. They let me stay up in their cabin up here on the top of a ridge in West Union. And they took me out to dinner last night. Spent time with their family, and I'm glad I'm taking a day off here. So I got some air conditioning in the cabin, and it's nearing 100 degrees again today, so it's good not to be out there dying in the heat. About to go back in right now for some AC. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hi, we're Paul and Sharon. We like to help out hikers on the American Discovery Trail anytime we get a chance. And we were glad to have Lion King with us.
All right, there's fog on my lens already, that fast. All right, on the North Bend Rail Trail, there are a lot of tunnels and trestles, like 37 trestles, and I think 10 or 15 tunnels. This one almost looks eerie with the humidity and the mist, but awesome. Oh my God, I'm in Pennsboro, West Virginia, and it's 104 degrees, 104. I'm in Ellenboro today, West Virginia. After walking yesterday, about 18 miles on 104, 105 degree temperatures, it's about 83 today, a lot better. Weather report said that the heat index, the way it actually felt yesterday, was about 123 locally, and I felt it. I'm at the Silver Star right now. Just had breakfast. Got here last night kind of late after just sluggishly getting here. Was invited by a local named Paul to stay in his house, which is right next to the restaurant. Larry, the owner here at the Silver Star, he invited me back. I came over this morning because a local newspaper was going to interview me, and went to have breakfast. Larry grabs a ticket off the table and just threw it away. It's like it's on the house, man. Just had a big bowl of ice cream. Waiting, starting kind of late today. It's already almost 1 o'clock. Clouds are heavy, but I don't care, man. It's about 25 degrees cooler today, which is great. Trying to get close to Parkersburg today and maybe stay there tomorrow and take a day off. Really great folks here in this town. Everybody's been really pleasant. Good times. All right, we are now done with the North Bend Rail Trail. I'm going to be stepping into Ohio today after I cross the Belbury Bridge. But first, I was contacted by the local American Heart Association. They had seen me on TV here after I did an interview with the local NBC affiliate, and I was invited to the American Heart Association luncheon. So I'm waiting right now for a lady named Babette, who's part of the American Heart Association locally in Parkersburg, West Virginia, to pick me up, and I'm heading over there. So I guess I'll get to meet some of the people I'm trying to help out. And after that, I'm getting back out on the trail because I've had a couple of days off. Weather's cooling down a little bit for the next couple of days anyway.
I love my job. And the reason I love my job is because of the simple fact of this. And even though I may not ever see these people face to face, the work that we're doing saves lives. We are going to bring our special guest up. And we're talking about the heart walk. This guy really does bring the walk, and he's got a lot of heart to go with it. I want to introduce to you a new friend of ours, Mr. Mike Daniel. He is going across the United States. He has family members who he has lost to heart disease, and so being a part of the American Heart Association and the Heart Walks is very important to him. But Mike's going to come up and share with you now what he's been doing and where he's been, where he's at, and where he's going. So, Mike, come on up.
All right, what I'm doing is the American Discovery Trail, and that goes from Cape and Lopen on the Atlantic in Delaware. And I started there June 18th, and I'm walking all the way to Point Rise, which is just below San Francisco. It's going to take about 12 months from now to finish because there's two tiers, a northern and a southern route in the middle of the country. It goes from Indiana to Denver, and then from Denver back around to Indiana. And I'm hoping that part will be done in the wintertime and go back and finish in spring over the Rockies and get to San Francisco. One thing I did last year, I did a documentary film on the Pacific Crest Trail, and I did a medical study with Baylor University in Dallas, and I got a before and after physical to show the benefits of how being outdoors and walking can benefit you. One of the things I found out when I started, and that's a 2,600 mile walk. When I started, I had, hypertension, high blood pressure. I was well over 300 pounds. And other things that could eventually lead to heart disease. 6 months later, when I finished the hike, I got back. I had lost approximately 65 pounds. Hypertension was gone, no signs of it at all. High blood pressure was gone. It was near perfect. Resting heartbeat had dropped 20 beats per minute. And then when I decided to do this project, since I had that much information and that much knowledge on what it could do for you, and the doctor said, it's common knowledge. You get outside, you walk every day, it's beneficial for you. It helps you in the long run. It makes you feel better. It makes your mood better. It makes you tolerate stupid people a lot better. It does. It does. And it's important. It's important. It's an important thing. We all know that. But getting out for just a little bit can make a difference in your life. And by doing this kind of stuff, you can make a difference in other people's lives. And the reason I did this walk and decided to help try to raise money for the American Heart Association as I do it is I saw the benefits from the study I did, the medical study I did. And that was published up in Backpacker Magazine, last month's edition. And people have been contacting me about that, like, oh, that's amazing, And it's like, well, we all know it's common knowledge. You walk a little bit, cut back 2 sodas a day and drink water instead, you're helping yourself. You're helping your body. You're helping your mind. And I just, I hope in the long run, like before this is over, that I can, help raise a lot of money. Because my father had, I think, 3 or 4 heart attacks before he died. One of my uncles died. A couple other family members have heart disease and passed away.